Alright, let's move straight to the next question. So we have y equals to s cubed. So from here, so we have it, I told you whenever I differentiate a variable, you have that variable plus change of that variable. So it becomes y plus change in y. That equals to, whenever you differentiate x, you have s plus what change in what x. Then raised to power what 3. So from there, what you are going to do is to expand this bracket, or probably you can apply binomial what theory in order for you to open up what this bracket. It will be more easier for you that way. Okay, so here we have y plus change in y, then equals to, here it's in an s plus change in x, then s plus change in x, then s plus change in what x. So from there we have y plus change in what y equals to s plus change in what s. If you check our previous video, whenever you open these two brackets, we are going to have s squared plus 2s change in x, then plus what change in s squared. So from there, what you are going to do from there is to use this other bracket to open up this. So we are going to have y plus change in y, then equals to s will multiply first before changing s will what multiply. S times s squared give us s cubed. S times 2s changing s give us 2s squared changing x. Then s times changing s squared, we have what s changing s squared. So we are done using what s to open up. Then we also make use of changing s to open up. Changing s times s squared, we have s squared changing x. So changing s times 2s changing x, we have plus 2s changing s squared. Then changing s times changing s squared, we have plus changing s cubed. So from there, it becomes y plus changing y, then equals to, we have s cubed. So collect like things based on power. So from here we have s squared. So we also have what s squared. So we have plus 2s squared changing x. If this one is coming, we have plus s squared changing x, plus we have s cubed here. So we have s changing s squared, then plus 2s changing s squared plus changing s cubed. So we have y plus changing y, then equals to s cubed plus 2s squared changing s plus s squared changing s is going to give us 3 of it, which is 3s squared changing x. Then we have s changing s squared plus 2s changing s squared. We have 3 of it, which is 3s changing s squared plus changing s cubed. Okay, normally if you are applying the binomial theory in that case, since you have s plus changing s, then raised to power 3. In binomial theory, for the power of 3, normally we have 1, 1, 1 using your Pascal triangle. 1 plus 1 give you 2. We have 1, 1. 1 plus 2 give you what? 3. 2 plus 1 give you what? 3. 1, 1. Then this is to power 0, to power 1, to power 2, and to power 3. And everything here, they represent what? The coefficients. That we are making use of, for power 3, we have to make use of the coefficient of 1, 3, 3, what? 1. To go about that in using this expansion, is going to be, the first coefficient you have there is what? Is 1. We have x, then change the x. Then y, the next one is what? Is plus 3, s, then changing x. So the next one is what? Is 3. Then we have s, then changing x. Then y, the next one is what? 1, which is s, then changing x. Then after that, in binomial theory, whenever s is decreasing in power, the next variable will be what? Increasing in what? In power. The power there is what? Power 3. Here become 2, 1, and 0. Why here become what? 0, 1, 2, and what? And 3. Okay? In opening up everything, it becomes one bracket. S raised to power 3 is what? Is S3. And indices, anything raised to power 0 is what? Is 1. Then plus 3. Then s raised to power 2 is what? S squared. Then changing s raised to power 1 is what? Changing what? X. Then plus 3, we have x1, then changing s squared. Then plus 1, then changing s cubed. So from there, 1 times everything here, we still have s cubed. Plus 3s squared changing x. Plus 3 times everything here, we have 3s changing s squared. Then plus what? Changing s cubed. If you observe, it's still the same thing with this. So this one is when you are opening all the brackets normally. And if you observe, the main reason why this one is a little bit shorter is because in my previous video I already opened up these two brackets. Okay, on a nonce, if you have to solve it that you have to open all these two brackets first, then before you use this other bracket to open whatsoever you get. Okay, so that's it. So in using Pascal triangle, it will be more very easier. That is whenever you are having what? A higher degree of power. So that's it. So we can continue from where we stop. Alright, so from there, what you are going to do is to make change in y the subject of the formula. It becomes change in y equals to s cubed plus 3s squared changing x plus 3s changing s squared plus changing s cubed minus what? Y. And you know what is y? Y is sitting as what? S cubed. So it becomes what? Changing y equals to s cubed plus 3s squared changing x plus 3s changing s squared plus changing s cubed minus what? S cubed. So from there, what you are going to do is to eliminate the common terms. So this can cancel out this. So what will be left there becomes what? Changing y equals to 3s squared changing x plus 3s changing s squared plus changing s cubed. So the next step you will take now is that since you are looking for dy ds, you divide through by what? By changing x. So it becomes changing y over changing x equals to 3s squared changing s over changing x, then plus 3s changing s squared over changing x plus changing s cubed over what? Changing s. If you don't want to divide through, okay, what you do is just to factor out your changing s, since changing s is what is common. So this time around, we have changing y over changing s equals to this can cancel out what? This. We'll be left with what? 3s squared. So this cancel out this. We'll be left with what? 3s changing what? X. Then y this cancel out this, we'll be left with what? Changing s squared. So after that, even after we cancelled our changing s, we are still having changing s in our expression. What do? You limit your changing s to be what? 0. So limit of changing s approaches what? 0. Changing y over changing s equals to 3s squared plus 3s. Changing s become what? 0. Then plus changing s become what? 0 what? Squared. So your final answer become dy dx, then equals to 3s squared plus 0 and plus 0. So dy dx becomes what? 3s squared. So that is the final answer. Thank you.